technology adoption lifecycle. Everett Rogers in 1962 in his book Diffusion of Innovation has divided the consumers into 5 distinguished groups on the basis of different buying habits based upon the results of 500 diffusion studies. Today we know this model as technology adoption lifecycle. Innovators, tech enthusiasts. Innovators are those that adopt the product even before a formal marketing program has been launched. Because they are enthusiasts, technology enjoys a central interest in their life. But on the downside, there are not many innovators, and roughly only 2.5% are in any given market. Winning these tech enthusiasts is, however, important because their endorsement reassures other customers in the market that the product could work for them. Early adopters, visionaries. Early adopters also buy the product in its early life cycle. However, unlike the innovators, they're only technologists. Early adopters are in fact looking for a revolutionary breakthrough. They are in fact willing to take higher risks to try something new. They are the least price concerned and highly demanding. They constitute roughly 13.5% of the market segment and do not look for referencing for the buying decisions. Instead, they rely on their own vision, therefore also called as visionaries. They also alert the rest of the buyers in the buying decision, therefore they are of utmost importance. Early majority. The first two groups belong to the early market. While to become successful, the business needs to win over the mainstream market of early majority. They're also called pragmatics and they share some of the characteristics of early adopters to relate to the technology, but they're driven majorly with the sense of strong practicality. They know that many inventions end up as passing fads, so they prefer to wait to see how the people make out before they buy themselves. They want well-established references before investing. Roughly 34% of the buyers constitute the early majority and they serve as substantial source of profit and growth for any business. Late majority. Late majority also constitutes roughly 34% of the total buyers. They share all the concerns of the early majority, and one additional concern is that they have far more belief in tradition rather than process. While the early majority are comfortable in their ability to handle the impact caused by the new technology, the late majority are not. So these conservatives wait until there is an established standard and invest only at the end of the technology lifecycle. They also prefer to buy from large and well-established companies. Thus, being market leaders is important to win over the late majority. Laggards. Finally, there is a group of buyers called Lekkers that constitutes roughly 16% of the total buyers. They only buy the technology when the technology is near the end of its life cycle, irrespective of the disruptive innovations in fulfilling their promises. From the marketing perspective, laggards are not worth pursuing. For complete information about business administration, business strategy, and other related topics, click the link given below for our full MBA course published on Udemy.